morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with the bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, well, that's about the time that my rooster crows. Getting me drinking that moonshine, getting me higher than the grocery bill, getting my troubles up the high walls, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling on these roads. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and today's lesson will be for Whitehouse Road. This is a fantastic Tyler Childers song. You know, I just did a lesson for another song by Tyler Childers, Feathered Indians, and while I was editing that song, I sort of fell in love with this song. So here I am, a week or two later, you know, keeping the love going. This is an awesome album. Check it out if you haven't done it. Now, this song in particular, I'm going to focus on the acoustic versions that you'll hear Tyler Childers do on YouTube, for example. There's this Our Vinyl session. It's just him. It's just his acoustic guitar. And it really captures a really great quality of this song with the guitar that you kind of lose a little bit on the album version, because the album version has the drum and the bass, a bit more production going on, which is fine. I love that for what it's worth. But when it comes to just cool guitar grooves and hearing people really settle into a song, this the solo version is great stuff. So check that out. Yeah, so that said, let's get right into this lesson. You know, at the end of the day, I practice this one quite a bit, but I think it's pretty simple to explain, which is a good thing. You only have 3 chords, and I'll show them to you. So basically, capo, 5th fret, okay? And also we're going to be in drop D tuning, which means tune your thickest string down, so it's lower, right? One whole step lower, so it's a D instead of an E. All right, so drop D tuning, capo on 5, and let's head on right into this song. So the 3 chords you'll need basically are a D sus2. So it's a D chord, but you're gonna take off the thinnest E string note. So it's open, 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 2nd, 3rd, open. Okay? The 2nd chord, we could call it a D sus2 over C, where basically you're gonna put your middle finger down on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, the A string, right? So 3rd, open, 2nd, 3rd, open. Okay, that could be a D sus2 over C, as far as how we talk about it. Or we could just say a C. I'm gonna call it a C for simplicity's sake. You could technically also play, you know, a regular C or a C add 9. But I'm gonna do the D sus2 over C shape of it, right? But we'll call that a C. And then there's a G. Now in drop D tuning, a G chord is typically like this. You'll do 5th and then muted, open, 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 3rd. But in this song, you're gonna leave the high E string open. So you're really just doing this bass note. And in reality, I just don't even play the high E string for this chord. So I really only do the bottom 4 or 5 strings. So that's 5th fret, muted, open, open, open. Okay, so that's your G chord. So the 3 chords are D sus2, a D sus2 over C, or a C, right? And a G. Now, the first 2 especially sound kind of similar, so when you strum them, what you might want to do is emphasize the bass note a little bit going into each chord. So strumming-wise, here's what you'll need. This single strumming pattern. It's down, down, up, down, up, 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 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Okay? That's simple strumming pattern. Really, it's the 2 count that you want to accent. You want to like really punch up a little bit. And what I like to do is on the 1 count, I'll play the bass note of the chord I'm in. And on the 2 count, come down hard and do the whole chord. So 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. This is it, man. The whole thing. Okay, so that's what you'll need for strumming. Now, that's what you use for the entire song, really. So in the chord progression, it will simply be D for 2 measures. Okay, each measure has 4 counts. So D 2 3 4, D 2 3 4, C 2 3 4, G 2 3 4, and then repeat. Okay, so 2 measures of D, 1 measure of C, 1 measure of G. That sounds like this. And we're singing early in the morning when the sun does rise. Bed in bed with my bloodshot eyes. Right? Whole song, even the chorus. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than the grocery bill. Alright, so if you want to do a strum along version, that's all you need to do, which is great stuff, okay? Now what I'd love to focus on is the riff that you hear in the intro of this song, okay? Where there's no words and he's doing this. Okay, good stuff there. Let's go through 1 chord at a time. Alright, so first up with this D sus2 chord, the flourish notes you're going to want to add are with your middle finger, okay? And you're going to be on the 3rd fret of the 4th string and the 5th string. So that's your 4th string flourish note. And then the 5th string is, okay? I'm just sort of playing around there, but those 2 notes sound really good when you're strumming the full chord, so have fun with them. But so how to use these notes in the actual riff? Well, check out this tab here, and notice how in the first 2 measures, you're going to start off by strumming a full D2 chord, right? And then you'll quickly add in that 4th string flourish note. Okay? You'll do it once, but get comfortable doing it. And then after that, you're going to go sort of to the 5th string flourish note. Again. You kind of have to listen along, but also just play along and really start things as simple as you can. I'm sort of mimicking exactly what he does, but it's... Okay? So, again, this is one you kind of have to feel, but you can just improvise it if you want. Okay? But then you're going to go to the C chord. Okay? This is a cool part. Okay, so coming out of the C and going into the G, the crucial thing is you're going to have a up, down, up at the sort of last 3 strums of that measure. You want to be doing that, okay? Up strum on the bottom 3 strings, open. 3rd fret on the low E string with a down strum, and then an up strum on the with your finger where it needs to go. So, and then you're going to sort of take that into the G measure. Okay, so again. Okay. And 4 and 1, 2. And then after that one, you're going to want to do the same and 4 and strumming up, down, up on the. Okay? So that would be starting from the C. This is really tricky to do. It's really that and 4 and counting at the end of the 3rd and 4th measure that you're going to be basically doing these bassy sort of transition little licks, okay? So it's a little bit tricky, but in all, again, it sounds like this. Okay, so it's a good little riff. One little practice mini riff I like to do is this. Go from a D sus2 to a G and then back to a D sus2, but do these riffs. It sounds like this. Okay, that uses the same strumming and the same riffs you're doing. It just cuts out the sort of like the extra D measures you're doing and the C measure you're doing too. So, but otherwise, that's what you'll need to play this song. I really hope this was helpful for you. Had a great time learning it, and I'm really happy to put this lesson out there. So let me know what other Tyler Childers songs you want to hear, as well as any other requests you have in general. Always looking to know what people are looking to pick up on guitar. So, hey, this is David Potts with Song Notes. Thanks very much for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and like this channel, and check out my website, playsongnotes.com. You can find printouts for these lessons. You also can find a tip jar there. If these are super, super helpful for you and you want to throw a few bucks back my way to support this project of mine of making these lessons, it's super appreciated. So check that out. But otherwise, above everything else, I want you to pick up that guitar and play. All right? Have a good one. Bye-bye.